Ladies and gentlemen, boys and Jimmy Pibbles, welcome to the Halloween special episode of Garbage Time with BOTA. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us, all Zero Watchers. Today with me,
how fucking D.
We do not have any of the regular BOTA boys. However, Zach told me, Soggy Maiden, to come in and represent BOTA. So today with me, I have Mr. Jimmy Pibbles.
Howdy. And in Pibbles fashion, there is no other way I could do this. We're going to be making a Pibble surprise, and I am going to regret every second of it.
Oh, no.
Not again. We're going to start off here with cherry limeade.
Look at
that pink. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus. Now, see, the trick last time I got way too intoxicated because I forgot that this is alcohol. Just a little bit of whiskey.
All right, the Jimmy Pibble special.
You stick your fingers in there, slam it all around. So good.
Oh no. Oh, that doesn't look so good, Jimmy. How's that tasted? For those of you out there, I have the previous Jimmy Pibbles grunt saved as an audio clip. So we'll be using that for this episode when we edit it. So that's great. Dear God. Oh my God. All right. Well, let's start off. Let's start off. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I need something in the comment section, please. Can someone toss a bet in how long it's going to take Jimmy to get just absolutely plastered on this episode? I give him 20 minutes tops. But
I mean, if you watch a timeline from last episode onto the Breaking Down the Tape episode, it did not take long. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, all right. Well, in typical Soggy Boy fashion, we're going to go right into awkward. Didn't change the banners, so we're going bannerless show. Fuck yeah. We're going right into week 7 recap. Jimmy, how would you like to do this? Would you like to go first, or would you like Soggy Maiden to make his appearance first?
Zach, here's the thing: is there's only 2 of us, and we only have 2 games to cover for each week.
Yeah, we do. All right. Well,
I don't think we planned this one out as well, but if you would like, I can lead off.
All right. Well, why don't you lead off, because your game is way more interesting than mine.
All right, then. Well, the Cincinnati Bengals, I believe, welcomed the Baltimore Ravens and smacked them.
Beat down.
Smacked them. It was smacking. It was a full-blown Mississippi smack fest. I did not expect that. I did call that to be my game of the week. I thought it was going to be much closer. I think the Bengals are a very real team. But that being said, what the fuck was that Bengals team that was up there? Because that was not the Bengals.
No, that was what happens when you add Jamar Chase to a team. Dear Jesus.
I would like to cordially, oh my God, invite Zachary to fuck off. Although he is correct, I can see a path where the Bengals win the AFC North. It doesn't feel good to say, so I'm going to move on past that.
Yeah, I mean, there is a path where they could do that, quite possibly.
It's not outlandish. It's really not, honestly.
No, it's really there.
No one expected.
As long as they stay healthy, they're a legitimate shot.
Like, there was that tweet that came out from NFL Network that was saying, like, the Cardinals winning the NFC or leading the NFC and the Bengals leading the AFC, just like they predicted. No one predicted that. No one expected it.
Well, I mean, if you're Carson Palmer, maybe, but
fuck Carson Palmer.
Yeah. Well. All right. Well, let's move on to my game of the week. And it's not even a good game. It's just solely based on the fact that fuck you, Drew, you piece of shit. My game is the Saints and the Seahawks terrible game, terrible Monday night game. Both quarterbacks looked terrible. However, Drew's defense, the Saints defense, needed 11 points to beat me in our matchup and only got 10.
That interception, what could have been?
My clip of the week was going to be that Demario Davis drop pick, and he's not here, so I changed it.
That sucks. That actually sucks because it was in his hands. He should have had that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that was a pick. Yeah, maybe you would know if you were here, you bitch. Geno Smith. Geno Smith does, in fact, do Geno Smith things. Not good.
What did you expect out of him? I mean,
I don't know. The same thing I expected out of putting Alex Collins back in the spotlight. Nothing.
Alex Collins does not know how to run a football.
No,
I'll tell you
not
that.
anymore.
The hot country / 80s hairband combo you've been waiting for. Pibbles and Soggy Maiden.
No. The band name is Soggy Pibbles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds like the world's worst cereal. Trademark.
Oh, man.
Give it the presidential thumb.
Soggy
anyway,
Pibbles.
Back to that. Yeah, I do not know. I thought Jameis actually did look pretty decent. I said that too. You guys have posted it. Yeah. He had throws that should have been at least a big gain, one that should have been a touchdown, but with better receivers, it would have been. It was Kenny Stills, which I didn't realize he was on the Saints, and also didn't realize was on the Saints. Wow.
Oh, I didn't know he was on the Saints either. But I mean, that's how terrible that they were last night. I mean, they were dropping balls left and right. Or not last night. Sorry, I'm getting my days mixed up on Monday. But the Saints receivers were not good. I mean, the Saints won that game. They should have won that game based solely on their defense. But the offense was not good, and not in part of Jameis, really on the wide receivers. But I mean, Alvin Kamara.
That offense should just purely run through Alvin Kamara.
And
like,
now
Thomas comes back.
Right, and then they're also getting Whomst back, James? What was the news that broke through today?
I was almost saying Michael Thomas. I realize now we're talking about mocking.
That indeed.
Yeah, I don't know if that does too much. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I guess if we think if you're assuming that it's gonna go back to that Kamara Ingram connection they had, sure. But nobody can promise that. He is a much different man. That was 3-4 years ago at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it's gonna keep Kamara off the field even more and allow him to have fresh legs come later season, playoff time, maybe if they do make it. I mean, they are sitting at 4-2. It's good enough to earn them a playoff spot right now. So
it is, but don't forget the Falcons are rising until they take a meteoric fall again.
But Kyle Pitts has a lot to say about that.
Kyle Pitts is the reason because they're finally using Kyle Pitts like they should, like a receiver, like an alpha receiver. I think I said this here. I just said it before somewhere else too. But he is closer to Julio Jones than he is to Hayden Hurst. Use him more like Julio Jones. And guess what? Calvin Ridley gets elevated because Calvin Ridley's not a true one. Russell Gage gets elevated. Fucking even Cordero Patterson's apparently relevant now.
I know. 3 touchdowns, 2 weeks ago?
I mean, no one can expect that to continue.
No, hell no. But, I mean, you can utilize him as a running back and a wide receiver. So, I mean, you have weapons on that team. You're the Falcons. But then again, you barely beat the Dolphins. So,
barely.
Yeah, barely. Like, Younghoe Koo. Sorry, it's Younghoe. It's Younghoe. No. They pronounced his name wrong on TV.
No, it's Younghoe. You're right.
Oh, it's Younghoe?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought it was Younghoe.
If there's one thing Pibbles isn't, it's racist.
I think we'll visit that later. But, all right, hold on. I got 2 questions here in the comment section.
I'm trying to fucking understand what Chris is asking.
I don't know. If you could play on one team during their greatest or worst game ever, what would it be? So I feel like I would want to play on one team during their greatest game because if I played on their worst game, I wouldn't want to. That just doesn't sound fun. But I don't know, probably the Patriots 2009 when they beat the Titans like 69-0 or whatever that game was.
Nice.
In the snow. Yeah, seriously. All right, and then I got a question here, Zach. If you could be any kind of burrito, what would you be? Pibbles, I'm passing that one off to you.
I do not believe in burritos.
All right, good.
Only
good.
Subway sub wraps. That's it.
Yeah, with that new MVP Parmesan vinaigrette. I feel like every time you go to take a sip, you forget that you put like an eighth of whiskey in there.
It was a good amount. It was not a small amount
All right.
considering this 90%.
That was red. That was red before.
It was.
Yeah,
I can't tell what color it is.
That was
The glasses are tinging a lot of stuff.
Jesus Christ. Jeez. That was red. That was so red. What is wrong with you? All right, let's move on. Oh fuck. Oh my god, someone kill me. Let's go to our disappointment. I'll start off here.
Thank God, because I forgot.
A little soggy maiden time. Man, what the hell are the 49ers doing? What kind of garbage football are they playing right now?
I don't know. I do not know what this 49ers team is. Legitimately, they should not have Jimmy Garoppolo starting any more games.
They shouldn't.
Fact. At this point, I mean, injury barring. You know what I'm saying? Put Trey Lance in. I get that he was injured last week, but he should be starting this week. Yeah. He's not. Brandon Ayuk does not know how to play football anymore. Don't know where that came from. George Kittle can't stay healthy. That's the new rhetoric. Their backfield is a fucking, I don't know, a roulette wheel of who's going to be who. And it is never Trey Sermon.
Yeah, it's great. It's definitely not great. I mean, I really know. There's no simple answer for that team. There's no simple answer for that, especially in that division where you have a 7-0 team and then what the Rams are. Like that, you don't have a chance. So you need to give Trey Lance a chance.
You have to at least give him a shot at this point and get Jimmy out of there, right?
Chance. Give Lance a chance. Give Lance a chance. All right, cool. Okay. Jesus Christ. Sometimes Patriots Twitter just like makes me want to eat lead. By November 2nd, by November 2nd, the Patriots are going to trade for Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes, Allen Robinson. Who else did they say on there? Jarvis Landry. Yeah. So, yeah. I can keep going, but I really don't. I don't want to.
It's not good for you.
No, it's not. It's not good. But yeah. So what? Well, I don't know what the 49ers are. I don't think anyone does. I don't think their own fans know what they are right now. But they're not good. That's what they are.
I was talking about this with our friend Cadet. Is it time to start admitting that Kyle Shanahan might be a little overrated as a coach?
I think so.
I think so. I think now starts the discussion.
One Super Bowl appearance, and then your team can't stay healthy, and the weapons that you do have, you can't muster up a good season with. So,
like you said, you can write some of that up to help, but the motivation of the players, that is on the coach, and there is none.
I think the biggest thing is the indecision at the quarterback position. Mm-hmm. It just shows that no one has faith in Shanahan to do the right thing. What are you doing? Jerking yourself off over there?
I know it looks weird because I only have half the camera, but I'm scratching my back.
Oh, all right. Yeah, it does look a little strange. Just rubbing one out on the show real quick.
Just you wait.
Oh, no, none of that. None of that. All right. Look, James, let's go. Jimmy, excuse me. Jesus Christ.
James was my father's name.
James.
Also, my grandpappy.
Grandpappy James. All right, Jimmy.
Grandpappy Pips.
Hit me with your disappointment of the week.
My disappointment of the week, and this one goes directly out to our super fan Zach movie. The goddamn Jets. How do you put out a team that has that much potential and shits the bed that bad, and then you lose the guy who you drafted to be your long-term starter? His knee's out 2 to 4 weeks. Great. Zach Wilson didn't look great either. He hasn't looked great all year. Beyond like the XYZ play, I didn't realize this until actually truly watching this game. He holds the ball so goddamn long. And it's not like he holds the ball like he's about to scramble out, because we know he can move out of the pocket and play. He just holds the ball and gets hit and loses on pressure, and I don't understand it. I don't understand what the hell he's doing. I don't understand if it's a coaching flaw. I don't understand if it's some mental check. But he has to be moving out of the pocket more, maybe. I don't know. He has the mobility, clearly, Maybe not now because he's injured, but he has it.
His knee has the death.
His knee is out with death.
Yeah, I don't get it either. I mean, they beat the Titans a couple weeks ago, and then they just did that. So I feel like it's a very Jettian thing to do, to beat a good team and then just get spanked like 2 weeks later by a decent team. Don't get me wrong, decent, but Patriots are not the Titans.
No, Titans are that team that could win in any given week.
Yeah. Yep.
The Patriots, I mean, to be fair, they've given a lot of teams a run for their money, but the Jets should have been more competitive in that matchup, and they were not.
My God, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But hey, as a Patriots fan, Mac looked good.
Mac did look good.
I hate to say
it.
He looked pretty good.
And
like I said, didn't want him.
Hmm?
I said, didn't want him, but he's better than Cam. I'll give it to him right now. He's better than Cam.
You know what? I didn't think he was going to be good, but I think I might be eating those words.
Yeah,
he's looking solid.
A little bit.
I'm not going to put it on the level of me with Justin Herbert last year.
No, God, no.
But he's looking good. He's looking better than I thought.
Yeah. Can I sing Enter Sandman? No, I can't. Sorry,
no, sir. Can you just sing Enter? Enter. Exit. Butthole.
All right. Let's go right on to surprise of the week. We'll start with Jimmy, Mr. Pibbs. What was your
surprise of the week? Ties back into my game of the week. It is how unbelievably efficient Jamar Chase is. We don't even. So everybody knows this kid's having a monster year, right? That's not a secret. Nobody's hiding that. But if you put in comparison to what Justin Jefferson did last year with 1,400 yards, he has 50 receptions, and if he keeps up the pace to match 100 receptions, he's going to be way beyond 1,400 yards. And he's doing it right now with less targets and less receptions.
Yeah. Scary. Scary.
Like, we don't know how good he can actually be with a full work share, with a full line share. That is horrifying to think of when he's already at this level. That's insane.
Right. I mean, with the amount that he's gotten so far, the Bengals have themselves a true number one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They got themselves an alpha. Right.
And then your supporting cast is T and Tyler.
Not bad. Even Tyler Boyd's been down, but that's because, once you get past T. Higgins, it's like, all right, well, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You got two great receivers and Tyler Boyd, who's another really good receiver.
Nothing but facts coming from Mr. Pibbs himself. All right, well, I'll go to my surprise here. It's going to be the Raiders again. Again. They looked good. They looked good again. They're an efficient offense right now. Derek Carr, only quarterback to ever have 2 games over 90% completion percentage.
Insane.
That's stupid good.
Yeah.
Stupid good.
Time to start appreciating Derek Carr a little bit more.
I know. I mean, hey, you know what? If he's getting a little bit of that swag back from his AC/DC year, what was that, 2012 or whatever? Oh, what a time. You remember that? You remember a long time ago? Yeah, that was real nice. That was real nice.
Those were the good days.
Oh, I know, so good. But yeah, I mean, if he's getting a little of that swag back, we could see a playoff push for these Hail Raiders. But yeah, I mean, like I said, they've won 2 games since who was expelled from the system. So
best friend John Gruden in a text group with him.
Oh dear God. Got a special little video you're gonna play for him later, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Delicious. All right, well, let's move right on. We are cruising here to our video segment. Hold on, I know I have the banner for this one. Our balling plays of the week. Baller. All right, let's start. I'm gonna start with mine, and then Jimmy, you can give your Jimmy Pibble surprise.
All right.
To the whole world. So this play is gonna be Hard to watch for me because I still miss him. But Brady's 600th touchdown pass as an NFL quarterback to Mike Evans to the end zone. More or less, the story behind this was hilarious. So I'll get into that after. But here's Tom Brady's 600th touchdown pass.
Evans, 600 it is.
Oh, that was the 600. Gotcha. I've never heard of 600 in anything in football, but Brady has it with a strike to Evans over the middle using his size. And how good is that 600, Jim?
This man is ageless. It's scary.
It's wild. I mean, granted, he does have one of the best red zone wide receivers in NFL history in Mike Evans, but
of course, but he's 44 and he's
still
leading the league in passing yards.
Mm-hmm. Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
that must not feel good. Might feel a little good.
It doesn't feel.
All right, Zach froze. I am scared. Welcome to the Pibbles segment. Now, I don't really know what to do here, so I'm gonna chug this drink. There's a little bit left. There's about 2.5 fingers left. While Zach is frozen, we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully, he'll be back by the time I'm done. All right. This is a funny thing for anybody watching on YouTube or Facebook. Zach does look horrified by my actions, which is rational. Now, what he's talking about with his whole Tom Brady thing, you got to give the man credit. We've talked about this multiple times on the show, but he has never been a deep passer. He is always, oh my God, it is just Pibbles. How freaking deep. All right. So back to what I was saying before. Welcome to Pibble Shots. Tom Brady has never been a deep passer. He was always the guy who built a very staggered, methodic drive every single game and just wore you down and would take the top off you. He had that ability with Randy Moss, but unfortunately, he did not have that towards the end of his career in New England, at least. But now he kind of has that ability, and he's airing it out. He has a Mike Evans. He has a Chris Godwin. He had an Antonio Brown. With weapons like that, you got to air it out. You got to send it over the top. But then there are games where we've seen him, like against Philly, I believe, he played it short, and it worked, and he played that same old Brady style. Anyway, I'm done talking about Tom Brady. Here comes, oh, he's back. Oh, my God. Well, Zach, what Soggy Maiden, what you missed is I chugged my drink, and then I talked about the evolution of Tom Brady as a deep passer. It is wonderful.
I do see that. I do see that.
A little bit of that color right now.
Yeah, well, only a bitch leaves a little bit at the bottom. So
you're right.
Yep, bottoms up. As Trey Songz says, throw your hands up. All right,
There's
well,
yeah. That's not Trey Songz. Never mind.
Trey Songz is bottoms up, isn't it?
No, I know. I was thinking the Wii song, but that's not him.
Oh. You know what song I heard? You know what song I heard playing in the gym while the preschoolers were in there today? Gummy Bear. I hate that song.
Why is that song on a playlist?
I don't know. I don't know, but it's not good.
Is it time for the Pibble surprise?
Yeah, we'll surprise.
All right, so my play was a tackle performed against DeAndre Hopkins. It's a very simple, quick video, so we're just going to play it now, Zach.
And DeAndre.
You know what I like the most? Cake farts.
Not cake farts.
Oh my God, it's Always cake farts.
Oh my god, no! What gets me the most is like it's so funny that video is so stupid, but it's honestly almost better when you don't play the other parts because you just know what's gonna happen and no one else knows it's out of context. It makes it that much funnier.
I do actually think we're beyond the generation that understood what cake farts is. I think there is a part of our viewers that do not understand what cake farts is.
I think that's probably 99% of viewers.
Probably for the best.
Although your poor parents, because Megan decided to search that up one day. Goddamn search history.
She missed that one out. Huh? We're talking about the time we
That's
got
okay.
caught looking at cake farts.
Thank you.
Cake fart saga.
Oh my god! All right, let's keep the show rolling.
All right, yeah, let's keep it rolling. Let's go into week 8. We're gonna talk about only one. The only thing that really matters is the Deshaun Watson rumors and Miami. He gave his list. Only one team that he would waive his no trade clause for, and that is the Miami Dolphins.
I thought the Panthers were also on that list.
They aren't, no, and they were they?
I thought they were, and that's why they were even in the discussions.
No, because I think they said they were out the list, and then they weren't on his list. That's what I gathered from that. But I mean, we'll stick with that. But yeah, I mean, there's really only one potential place he's gonna go. If Miami is willing to the proverbial boat for him.
Which, by the way, they should.
And will he play?
Will he play is a bigger question, but they should.
So if Deshaun goes to Miami, then Tua is going to Texas. Is that a fact? Is that a given? That's a given, right?
I think it has to be a given. I know they have enough picks they can maneuver around. I believe. Okay. I'd have to look at their current list, but you got to assume.
If Tua is guaranteed, what else goes to Houston?
I believe they have 2 picks in the next draft. I can figure that out right now, though.
Okay. So is Tua and 2 firsts enough to get Deshaun Watson?
I mean, at this point, you got to assume so, right?
You would think, but again, is Nick Caserio stupid enough to say no? I want more.
No, it only looks like they have 1 first-round pick this upcoming one because they traded their other one to Philadelphia, which is now looking like the number 2 overall pick. Wow.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see what they want to give up for Deshaun Watson if they do before next Tuesday.
Do you think they end up moving Howard in that deal? I mean, they wanted a defensive piece, right?
Oh, Xavier. I don't know. For some reason, Jordan. I'm like, Jordan Howard. What the fuck? Yeah, that's hot. They could. I mean, Jordan. Yeah. They really could. They could move Xavier and maybe get a couple like offensive pieces for them. I don't really know. I don't know, but the Texans are clearly sellers. They sold Mark Ingram back to the Saints. They're on the verge of trading Deshaun Watson for a boatload of fucking picks and players and shit. So who knows?
The one thing I will say about the trade deadline is the media, everybody does this every year. We build it up to be this huge thing. And then
and it doesn't happen.
This Mark Ingram deal is going to be like the biggest thing that happens. And I say that, and then all we know now, Marlon Mack is getting traded potentially. Deshaun Watson ends up getting traded, and then like random trade in there. That's just our luck this year is we undersell it and it ends up being huge. But Deshaun Watson's the name to watch.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And that's the thing. He hasn't even played, and he's garnering that much attention. So that's when you know it's big, big. Like, it's massive.
Oh, God.
All right, well, any other trade rumors? Marlon Mack, Allen Robinson, probably, but I really see that one happening.
Allen Robinson, Marlon Mack would be smart because, I mean, they're on their 1 year. So If they don't do it, they're going to lose him for free. Might as well get some kind of value out of it. OBJ, potentially, but I doubt it.
Right.
That's all I got.
That's the thing. Allen Robinson's had a terrible year. You got to get something out of him before he walks. Someone gives him a dumb deal, and then he blows up wherever he goes.
That's what I'm saying. That's all it takes.
I mean, the Bears are dumb, but are they that dumb? Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. All right. Well, let's move right on to our Week 8 notes. So James, Jimmy, did it again. You're not James. You're Jimmy. Jimmy, we're gonna go right on to our game to watch. Jimmy, I'm gonna start this time. I'm gonna take my game to watch, and I'll give it over to you. Yeah, fuck up, bitch.
Sounds good.
It's all right. I'm gonna go Colts Titans. 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. Now, okay. Not bad. AFC South matchup, divisional games, always better. Hands down. Both teams have been playing very well as of late. Colts have won the last 4 out of their 5 games. Titans are 5-2. Derrick Henry has almost 1,000 yards through 8 games. So there's that.
Derrick Henry is the most efficient passer in the NFL.
Remember 2 years ago when you said Derrick Henry wasn't going to get 300 carries and then he just popped off and had like 7,000 yards in 2 seasons? Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Listen, I will live down my Tua take, but the Derrick Henry one is probably all-time bad.
The thought process was there, you son of a bitch. There was no way he should have. But guess what? He did. Ooh,
he did anyway. Spooky.
Spooky.
But I'm very excited to watch Derrick Henry and Jonathan Taylor part 1 this year. It's going to be very hot.
Dude, I'm actually kind of excited to see if Michael Pittman can continue his hotness. Because he's the true alpha.
He's looking like a true alpha. He looked really good in that game. Especially where it was downpouring. I mean, he was catching basically everything.
Oh my God, he was contention. He was catching a lot of contention. Fuck. Third try. He was catching a lot of contended catches. He was winning those 50-50 balls. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah, good for Michael Pittman.
Yeah, no, he looked really good. I mean, Carson could throw the ball up to him, and he was going and getting it. So, I mean, that's great. But, Mr. Pips, let's move right on to your game to watch.
Ooh, it's not going to be as good as I hope, but, boy, it is a Jameis revenge tour. I am looking at the Saints and Buccaneers for the Jameis revenge game.
All right.
I think that's going to be electric. I think Jameis is going to be flat as hell.
I sneakily almost picked this game too. Not going to lie.
It has the writing for Jameis to come out and be this like hero quarterback. Everything's there. I don't think Michael Thomas plays this week. That would have made it a little bit better. But Jameis just comes out, balls out against his former team, be like, fuck y'all. I mean, great.
And I think we're getting Mark Ingram back. They're going to pound the rock with Mark Ingram. I mean, the Bucs have a really, really good run defense, but I think they're going to take their mind off Alvin Kamara for 1 second. Boom.
Zach, your connection is dookie.
Oh, I'm literally on my phone hotspot because my Wi-Fi don't know.
Oh, all right. We get this show done no matter what for y'all. Win or lose, we booze. Johnny Manziel. I can't tell if you're frozen or disappointed in me. I'm not going to lie. Oh. What? What?
I didn't like that. I'm removing.
What the fuck is that? What's down there?
I don't know. There's 2 of us. There's 2 of me. Anyways, I'm back on my normal Wi-Fi, so we good. But, all right. Well, let's go right into our, I guess, blowout watch. You have any blowouts you're looking for?
I very much so do. Losing Jabril Peppers is not going to be a good thing for this Giants defense. I think the Chiefs bounce back this week.
It's a fair assessment.
That one's just a softball, if we're going to be honest.
Yeah, it's not going to be good. I mean, I think it's a real test for the Chiefs if they don't blow out the Giants. If they
Yeah, I
just
mean, that is the
barely,
thing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say if they barely beat the Giants, I think we can officially say they are officially in trouble. Although
I
we
think
should,
so. Just off the eye test, looking at how they play,
no.
looking at their record, yeah, they're already in trouble. But like you said, if they don't even, they need to be up by at least 2.5 scores for me to be comfortable in saying the Chiefs are back.
Yeah.
If not,
yeah.
no.
Yeah. I mean, and it's been that defense, and it's really been Patrick Mahomes. It really has. I mean, he's thrown a lot of picks in the past 15, 16 games.
A lot of bad picks, too.
A lot of bad picks. Exactly.
A lot of real bad picks.
Yeah, and he could still be favoring an injury. We don't really know because when you get a guy like that who's been on a hot streak for the past 2 years, you just don't know.
It did kind of look like he had a few 2-minute pibble surprises after that hit he took to the head.
I mean, yeah, he got kneed. He got kneed right in the face.
Oh my God.
That was tough. That was a tough one. So I mean, I will give him that, but like he's looking like Super Bowl Patrick Mahomes again, where his offensive line has been dog shit and he's just running around all over the field and can't get anything, and now he's getting hurt. That's the last thing you want.
I made a joke about this in the comments, but imagine looking back on the draft and drafting some dude with a hyphen in his name instead of DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just saying.
Fair enough.
Swap spots, they would have been a much better team with DeAndre Swift there.
Yeah, I think so. All right, well, let me go to my surprise. Oh, wait, I didn't go to my – oh, I'm sorry. I didn't go to my blowout. So, already had one matchup this year. Matchup number 2 for Bills and Dolphins. Dear God, the Bills are off a bye. The Dolphins look terrible. This is going to be a really bad game for Dolphins fans. I expect the Bills to have their backup QB in the third quarter, midway, probably, if not earlier.
Oh my God, we get Mitch this week? Is that what you're calling it?
We might get a Mitch. We might get half a Mitch game this week, Jimmy. Yeah, now he is slightly aroused, everyone.
I wish I could still get boners, Zach.
Dear God. All right, well, I guess my surprise for this week, not really a surprise, but I guess a surprise to some people. JJ's gonna burn Trayvon this week for 2 TDs.
Yep.
Easily.
We put a lot of weight on those interceptions and not a lot of weight on how many yards that man has given up. He's on pace to give up 800 yards. What?
Oh, no good. It's no good.
Our friends over at Real Talk mentioned this, but it's the same reason you don't see people like Jair or Gilmore or Ramsey getting interceptions. Their yardage numbers are so damn low because they will just not pass their way.
Right. Now, and that's A, a sign of respect, and B, out of sheer fear that the ball is just going to magnetize to them.
Honestly.
Yeah. All right. Do you have any surprises for this week, Mr. Pibbles?
I will be surprised. I didn't do a surprise. I'll be surprised if the Browns win this week with an injured Baker Mayfield. I think he is too much in his own head. I think, like, the Steelers game, they're going to come out hot already. The Steelers team is on the up, but Baker is currently in his own head. He's currently playing in his own head like he did when he had a bad offensive line, and now he has an injury that can knock him out for the rest of his career if it got bad enough, and he's still out there playing.
Yeah, that's
as much
Kevin
as I
needs
support my boy.
Yeah, Kevin needs to wrangle him in a little bit.
Fucking just put in case, let him get healthy.
Yeah, seriously, that's all you can do. All right, well, I got nothing else. That's the show for this week. So, Jimmy, you good?
Let me pose this question to you off that same point I just said.
Sure.
Keep it going a little bit longer.
Yeah, no worries.
What do you do if you're the Browns right now? Because right now we've heard the number of like mid to high 30s floated for Baker. I have my thought, but I want to hear what you think.
I will give you my answer. However, my dad posed a question. I will answer this honestly. I don't know. I found this wig at Walmart for $8, and I'm just playing different characters today. Right now, I'm Headbanger. This morning, I was Willie Nelson. Midway through, I was a hippie. I don't know. I'm not Brett Michaels. I can't wrestle.
We're like we're like that Dragon Ball thing. If we go with the fusion, oh shit, this way fusion. We're gonna link up and make a country singer.
Yeah.
Fusion. That was gained
Michaels
virginity
is not
from
a
that.
singer, is he?
He's a singer and an actor.
Who am I thinking of?
Who?
The wrestler.
Hulk Hogan?
No.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels. Not Brett
Oh,
Michaels. Wasn't Brett Michaels the lead singer of Poison?
one of them. I can't think of what Brett.
Terrible band. Sorry.
Anyway, so what do you do? What do you do if you're Andrew Berry and you're offering Baker a contract right now?
I'm saying, hey, here's a stick of Hubba Bubba. Enjoy. Now get the fuck out of my conference room and go find some garbage team that wants you.
God damn it.
No, I'm kidding. Honestly, I would be like, listen, like you've shown me enough to warrant a contract. However, I still have some concerns. Like, I want a short deal, and I want you to prove to me that you are our quarterback. And I expect him to go out and prove it, and then he gets his long-term deal.
That's what I was saying yesterday. I don't think it's a matter. I think people are focusing way too much on the contract amount. I think it's more of the contract length. I think it should be a 2-year deal. Just give them one more prove it deal. You have 2 years to fucking get it together. And like you said, I do think he does that. But you need those 2 years to solidify that and prove that he's worth getting this fat contract.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, I think he will go out and prove it. However, if he tries to push it too much, he's only going to hurt himself, hurt the organization, and hurt his chances of coming back.
Nailed it.
And I didn't watch anything you said yesterday. This is just me on my own.
No, it's fair.
No, I'm just saying that because sometimes people think we have the same opinion. No, fuck you. Fuck your opinion.
How many points are the Cardinals going to win by tomorrow?
Oh dear God. Poor Drew. I'm gonna guess 21. At least 3 touchdowns. They didn't play too great against the Texans and blew them out 35-3 or whatever. So yeah. However, JJ Watt is not playing, so that makes a huge. No, it doesn't. Sorry, Drew. You're getting your ass fucking teeth kicked in tomorrow. Sunday. Excuse me. Wait, no, it's tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow, yeah, the Thursday night game.
That's a good Thursday night game.
That's actually a really good Thursday.
Yeah, it's a really good Thursday night game. Fuck, I'm thinking about that.
Sorry, Drew. Wherever you are right now.
That's tough. R.I.P. to Drew Sealing again, probably. Poor
Drew,
kid.
notorious. He needed to fall through his.
His house and rain are like North and South Korea.
Oh my God! Wait, is that? Anyway, we'll talk about that.
He said he had rain problems, but we'll get into that after. But
IBS.
All right, here's a question for you, so we can keep this going even more, and then we can end that. We had National Tight Ends Day last Sunday. Okay. Now, if you could pick any tight end right now to plug into the Browns offense, who would it be?
Darren Waller.
All right, why?
I think he has the best skill set. I think he's a matchup nightmare. And, I mean, I can't really say health-wise too much anymore. Obviously, he just missed the last game. But I do think he is sneaky, better than what we're expecting out of, like what we expected out of out of what we expected from Kittle and Kelsey. Although I'd love to have Kelsey get Waller at a few years younger, I'll take Waller. I think he is playing on their same level. I think the difference between 1 and 3 is not that far.
No, not especially not this year. Maybe last year, yeah, a little different. This year, no, definitely not. If I were the Browns, I'd want Hawk. I would want TJ.
TJ's having a good year. TJ is hitting his stride.
I mean, he hit his stride 2 years ago, for fuck's sake, but he's hitting it again, and he's the future of the tight end scene. 100%.
He really is.
Not to discount like guys like Gesicki or Fant who are having really good years this year too, but yeah,
Fuck, Kyle Pitts.
yeah, and then you have a guy like Kyle Pitts who just stormed into the league and is. But here's the thing: you would love to have a guy like Kyle Pitts, but you can't utilize him like Kyle Pitts if you have big time wide receivers like OBJ or Jarvis Landry. They're taking way too much of that X time. A team that would love him, the Patriots. The Patriots can utilize Kyle Pitts just like he wants.
Honestly,
that's hot.
Fucking
I love
Henry.
that. I was hoping they traded up for him in the draft. I really wanted him.
What a goddamn shame.
Oh, that would have been money.
Can we talk about this too? And like perspective? I mean, obviously we can. We still have time. We're just gonna keep talking and keep the show running.
James, this is our show. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
This is usually how it goes when you get Pibbles and Soggy in the same room.
Soggy Pibbles. That's the name of the episode, by the way.
Although I love JC Horn, it is the wrong process. Like they should have went out and got a quarterback. Despite them trading for Sam Darnold, they should have went and got Mac Jones. They should have went and got someone else. Yeah. JC Horn's a good move. He's a solid player, but he's not exactly what you needed to be. I
really wish they would have went out and got Trey Lance. I think Trey Lance would have done so well there.
My God, it would have been just like Cam Newton all over again. It would have been sick.
I mean, realistically, but a quarterback like that would pair up would be a matchup nightmare for teams with him and Christian McCaffrey. A nightmare. Especially if you're getting a younger Cam Newton who is a little bit faster. You're fucked. I mean, well, yeah, and a better arm.
What could have been? Now they have Sam Darnold, who's coming back down to earth because he doesn't have rushing touchdowns.
Plummet.
Yeah, not even just coming back down to earth. He's crashing.
Free fall.
He's starting to burn up in the atmosphere. Just, Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I know. Is it possible for neither team in a trade to win a trade? Because I think that's what the Jets and the Panthers just did.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm glad. I'm glad we talked that out.
Honestly, like look at it.
I really don't think either team won that trade.
Lost a second, and the Jets. I don't know. I guess the Jets won because they gained a second.
I mean, I guess. Did they use a second yet, or?
I'm not sure. I thought it was this year. It might have even been next year.
Well, I was gonna say we can't really say that they've lost yet, but they're the Jets, so they clearly lost something.
With all this fucking talent, I don't understand.
I don't get it either. I don't understand how you could have Le'Veon Bell on your team and not at least be somewhat good.
Jets don't have Le'Veon Bell.
I'm talking about like 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Like with the talent that they had, like CJ Mosley, all those guys, like.
Well, even still, look at it now. They have Corey Davis, which, by the way, fuck everybody. I'm about to take my victory lap right now for when I said Corey Davis would have a better year than Julio Jones. Suck my dick.
Go off, King.
Oh, well, there's no.
I mean, way. He is. He's having a better year than Julio Jones. 100%.
He is.
He is. You're 100% right. I mean, he's their WR1.
Mm-hmm. And he's having a really good year. He's having a great year. And I mean, Julio's not having anything close to what he was, and he has been injured. But that's what I warned of. The dude is 30 on his like mid-side of his 30s. You don't just come back from injuries as easily as you do when you're 20. Like, yeah, we could see Cam Akers come back from an Achilles tear for the playoffs. Sure, but he's 22, 23. You think Julio Jones can do that?
No, not anymore.
No, he can barely come back from a pulled hamstring in 1 week.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's the thing. It comes with age. Unless you are Tom Brady, you are not coming back from stuff like that as fast as you would have before.
I told people Corey Davis was going to have a better year. Julio didn't elevate the Titans that much. And guess what? I'm right.
All right. I got one more question, and then we can wrap up the show.
Okay.
This one's for you, and you can ask me the same one if you want after, but I really don't care. It doesn't matter. One player you want to trade from the Browns, one player you want to trade to the Browns. And I think your trade from the Browns is pretty obvious, but
yeah, I mean it's gonna be OBJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that one's pretty self-explanatory, but
it's hard to argue against it. OBJ is going to be the trade away. I mean, ideally, getting like wide receiver help would be nice, but it'd be hard to do a straight swap. I think even putting Allen Robinson in there might be interesting. I genuinely don't know though. I think I would lean defensive, and with that, I don't even know what defensive player I would try to trade for with OBJ in mind. It's not like he could draw in like a high level name. Like if I try to talk myself into OBJ, Xavier Howard deal, it doesn't work out in any way.
No,
So-
I get that. Well, but that's what I'm saying though. It doesn't have to be an OBJ deal. I mean, you could still trade out OBJ and then get whatever you get from that deal and trade it off for Xavier Howard if that's what you want. But I'm talking about an ideal world. An ideal situation doesn't have to be a trade for. I'm not trading Stephon Gilmore for Christian McCaffrey, but I want Christian McCaffrey and I'll trade Stephon Gilmore away, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would like a nice slot corner. I just don't know. Like I said, I genuinely can't think of what slot corner I would trade for. Just get Troy Hill out. Troy Hill hasn't been as good as I would hope. Zach?
So my trade away, I would like to trade. Let me think. Well, I mean, I feel like right now there's not much we can trade away without it really affecting, I guess anything. I mean, like, here's my thing. I think they should stick with N'Keal Harry and just play him like a 50-50 ball receiver because he played pretty well last week and he made a phenomenal catch towards the end zone. They need to play him like that. That being said, I think you can get away with trading a guy like Nelson Aguilar. Just see you later. Don't need him. I 100% want Allen Robinson. That is a piece.
I think it could just be situational play calling that's really holding them back.
I think it is too. I mean, you saw it last week. Yeah, it's the Jets, but putting up a 54 bomb on any team is really hard to do. So, the team overall looked really, really good. There were still some things that they need to tweak, and they're playing the Chargers this week, which is, almost a complete 180 from the team that they played last week in the Jets. So, but I don't know, man. I'd love Allen Robinson. I'd love to get him in here. Dude's a technical.
I think we both just want Allen Robinson at the end of the day.
Allen, if you're up, give me a call.
Allen, I miss you.
I miss you. All right, well, that's it for the show this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in to Garbage Time with BOTA. As always, actually, not as always, for the first time and probably the last time, I am Soggy Maiden. With me, I have Jimmy Pibbles. Jimmy, sign us off.
Wait, am I supposed to do the tags?
Yeah, sure. I didn't really mean that, but go for it.
I don't want.
All right. You know where to find us: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We are on Twitch. We are on TikTok. We're on YouTube. We are on Sports Me. I know. I'm remembering all of them. Sorry. Thanks. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcast. We are actually, Jimmy, I don't know if you know this. I was looking through it. We are on Stitcher. We are, in fact, on Stitcher.
No, we're not.
We are on Stitcher. Dude, look it up. I was looking at Anchor. All right. One of the things that they put out for is Stitcher. We are on Stitcher. Holy shit, right?
Hell yeah.
We made it. This is it.
Hell
no more.
yeah.
No more BOTA. We're done.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're done. We're pulling our stuff off Stitcher. You can fuck yourself.
Gone. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Stitcher. Fucking A. All right. Well, I know Zach wanted me to say stay soggy, but no.
Stay beautiful. I love you.
Can I get a Pibbles grunt one more time?
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's hot. That's getting clipped too.